Okay, starting the recording. So,
Bacon, you've been mostly talking with Butch this entire time. You informed Ishmael of the fact that there was a meeting tomorrow, and other than that, you've been not doing much.
Yeah, he just won't do much actually.
Okay, so you'll just wait until the meeting tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, Zandor, are you going to the bar at some point?
Yeah, I'll go to the bar.
Yeah, are you going to talk to Ginter, or Ishmael, or anyone?
I'll check if anyone's in.
Ishmael, when he comes back, will ask Gunther if Gunther is capable of making silver bullets.
Okay, I have picked my specialties for you now.
Ginter, Bacon.
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to make silver bullets?
I would need craft for
I don't think
that,
you
right?
have craft for that.
Yeah, I don't have craft.
You need craft rather than firearms?
Yeah, in firearms to design a firearm, you need craft to actually make one.
Well, Gunther, do you know anyone who could make such a thing?
No, I don't have that much contacts around here. Well, I could design some silver-made, silver specialized guns for you, but not make them. You would need to find someone else.
Okay.
So, anything interesting going down for anybody else? Find anything interesting? Why do we need silver bullets?
One of the Malkavians is paranoid. I'm gonna bribe her.
Oh, okay. I don't think any of my contacts would particularly know where to do it, but I could look into things, maybe, see how things would work out. We'd probably be better off with talking to, the mafia contact.
I mean, in all honesty, if it's such a pain in the ass, I'll just give her a silver letter knife or something.
Well,
That'd be
hello
pretty easy.
again.
Hello, Daniel.
Quick
So
recap,
you've
who's
been busy.
Daniel?
It's Keegan's former character.
Who's Daniel?
This guy right here.
No. Obviously, he doesn't exist. I haven't seen Keegan in like a month. Nope.
No, he's NPC'd.
So, Sandor's like, who's Daniel? when he walks in. Ishmael will follow that up with, well, that is a good point. You did kind of abandon us to the prince's tender mercies. I thought we were supposed to be partners, Daniel.
We are partners.
Are we? Are we really?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time, dude.
When Xandor
I was-
needed help, you weren't there to be found. Butch was, Gunther was, I was. We all
The
helped
prince
each other.
The prince had ordered me to do large amounts of work, thanks to your boon that he put on you.
Oh,
Wow.
what kind of work? Why not talk to us about any of it?
Because I didn't have the time, nor did I have the ability to contact you.
I just want to say,
I
Jakalor,
don't
you
know.
are playing Daniel the way Keegan would play him, as a total self-righteous asshole and power-hungry cunt.
I think that's the
Sounds
point.
about right.
That is classic Keegan.
And he wonders why people hate him.
So, what have you been doing?
I've been busy dominating any mortal the prince thinks he wants under his thumb, but doesn't want to do it himself.
That was a curious slip of speech. Did you notice how he corrected himself to saying that he's dominating only mortals? I find that kind of suspicious, Xandor. What have
Yes,
you
I
really
do.
been doing?
Oh shit.
Daniel
Let's look
sees-
deep into his aura.
Well, Daniel, I'm just trying to attract his attention to me so that Xandor can do his thing. So, Daniel, what do you really mean?
that I've been very busy doing the prince's dirty work for the last couple of days.
Uh-huh. Dominating vampires?
No.
Can I roll perception empathy on that?
Yes, you may do roll perception empathy.
With aspects, I think. Because
Wait,
fuck
Me
it.
too.
Isn't Daniel super spec into lying?
No, I'm the one that's super spec'd into lying. Daniel is... I'm not sure what he's spec'd into, but I don't think he's as good at purely lying as me.
I am super expectant at determining the truth.
Hmm.
Well, in
No, it's telling
theory...
the truth.
Is he?
Yes.
Even with attentive?
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying.
He's telling the truth.
I got the same amount of successes as you. Insightful. But that's the truth, eh?
No, I got 8 because I got 2 10s. In theory, if attentive counts.
doesn't count for this. It's insightful that does.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Fuck you, and then...
Let's see. Do I have anything I can use on this fucker? Oh, well, you know.
So-
Of course I do.
So,
Daniel, why are you here now of all times?
because I finally got free from that, and decided, it would be a good idea to contact my allies, who I'm certain would appreciate me talking to them once in a while.
Yes, we would appreciate that.
You know, there is no need to be so snarky, Daniel. I believe you are every bit as much for going after the cult as we were, and then failed to show up when we were actually ended up going into danger. What do you think, Xandor? Do you recall him being for this little ill-fated operation? I vaguely seem to recall something like that. I think he was generally supportive.
Ah,
So,
honest. don't really remember anything about him at this point, so hey.
So, Daniel, but for luck, and I'm choosing to disregard that, you're every bit as guilty of breaking the prince's laws as we are. So, dial down the attitude a bit, will you? Please?
You're not the one. The prince has been having do all his work for him.
Did you notice how nicely I tried to reconcile with him?
Yes, I did notice.
Daniel, I've had issues with various members of this group, and we need to work past that. I have made an effort to work with Xandor despite past disagreements, because we need each other. But you are apparently not just a cunt, but a moron. Ishmael will just sit down and shut up. He's done.
I'm gonna have you roll frenzy for that.
Yeah.
So
I
public
wish
humiliation.
to give you congratulations.
Guys, save me!
So yeah,
Don't worry, we have Gunther.
But, guys, you know that this needed to be said.
I know that I don't like having an NPC as part of the PC group.
Yeah, and him getting up in our faces, no, we can't let him assert his dominance. No way.
That's right.
I mean, Butch just does what we tell him at this point. He's the good NPC party member.
Well, I look at Butch as more of, less of a party member and more of just a minion.
I'll just roll his stuff at 8.
Would he spend willpower not to get wrecked here?
No.
He wouldn't.
Who
No.
knows?
He's already in the princess shitter.
Well, now he's fucked.
Oh shit.
He can still walk out in the 2 turns.
Yes, he can. But this is what he's going to do.
Where does he
Ah.
go?
Well, he only has 2 turns. He doesn't actually have that much time.
And he starts trying to beat the shit out of Tom. You
What?
don't know this because you're sitting down.
My Auspex is... Can I roll my Auspex rating to... to feel Tom in danger?
Not bloodbound to you yet.
But he is someone I'm heavily invested in and he's right outside.
It's not enough for your Auspex rating to trigger. Unless you want to roll it physically, you want to actually force it.
I don't
which
want
case
to
you can
force
roll
it, but my Auspex would still be active, so wouldn't I hear it? Wouldn't I have at least a
You can
chance?
try to hear it. It's a difficulty base of 7, so difficulty 4. 3.
Wow.
Something like
Oh,
that.
sweet. So we both get to roll.
Yes. You think you hear someone getting the shit beat out of them?
Well,
Are brawls in this bar common?
They happen every now and then. Do you think some
Oh,
other people
actually-
are joining in?
I'm pretty sure my character knows enough about him and all of that to actually go like this. Huh. Well, good job, Ismail.
If they beat him...
He's doing a
s-
mid-grade breach.
Well, that's his fault. Every vampire is responsible for controlling themselves. If he
Damn
can...
right.
Let me have Tom roll some soak rolls.
I'm more interested in
You're
knowing
free to
if Daniel's spec'd into Fortitude or if he's gonna get beaten into Torpor here.
He had enough stuff to he had enough blood to spend. It's fine for him. And yeah, he is pretty much spec'd into Fortitude.
Oh, that cunt. It's like he expected us to turn on him.
So,
Probably.
So I suppose we need to grab him once he calms down and turn him into the sheriff or something. Depending on how much noise he makes.
wow. Tom is getting the shit beat out of him. Okay, he's not doing it nearly as badly. And the third door. Yeah, he got the shit beat out of him. Currently unconscious.
He was doing all right, but then he wasn't.
Guys, try not to break the furniture this time.
You're pretty. Did you actually look out the door?
I would just crack it and call out. It would be like a second's glimpse at most, so...
You hear a chair breaking on someone's head.
Sigh. What the actual... Daniel.
Daniel is beating the shit out of Tom. This guy over here, you think he is a member of the same gang as Tom, is beating the shit out of Daniel, and the greasers are just beating the shit out of everyone.
This is
Oh yeah,
glorious.
glorious.
Room brawl!
I hope I have done you guys proud. Okay.
Also, Ismail goes right up behind the counter right here and just starts watching.
Oh no, Ismail is gonna call out to Daniel to calm the fuck down and stop being a little bitch. And he's gonna use passion to try and deaden his senses.
Yeah, this is the same scene, isn't it? Just a suggestion, that's a bad move.
What, to deaden his senses? Like, that would, in theory...
To remind him that he's here, you're there. Well, he's in frenzy.
Ishmael's just gonna go in the storage and obfuscate. You're absolutely right, Jakalor.
Underneath the table.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna do
Gunther
some...
just look through the door and ask, should I grab my rifle?
Xandor, Ishmael is gone and Xandor's like, shh, from under the bar.
So yeah. There's a lot of
You
beating
can
the shit
go
out of
over
it.
there and join in.
I have 5 blood. I don't have the resources for this shit.
I'm talking to Gunther.
He just stay on the behind the thing, just watching.
Is he
Nah, I
looking
don't
this
think I
way?
want to join.
Who, what, when? Who's looking
I'm
there?
asking Gunther. I'm asking Gunther if Daniel is looking this way.
No,
No,
Daniel's
we-
looking this way.
He's busy
Alright.
with
But to be honest, that really
Xandor gets
needed
up
to
from
be
behind-
done.
From underneath. Xandor will get up from underneath and start watching again on the counter.
Yeah. I mean, I can always
Got it.
feed Tom a point of blood while he's unconscious later on, right?
If he survives.
Wow.
Got to just go back inside the room and say, hey Budge, come to see
That's
this.
double botches. That's 2 botches.
You can't
Yeah,
watch
he
soak.
was. Oh yeah, that's sir.
And-
No, that's not soaking, and we don't have botches anyway. Just failures.
Yes.
Yep, you just
Yes,
have failures.
Jakalord, you can't botch me out of a retainer that way.
But yeah, he's unconscious right now.
That's fine. Now Daniel has to survive them hitting him a lot.
It's fine.
I mean,
He's able to soak that.
oh come on, they're using chairs. That's like +3 bashing. They could at least damage him.
It's +2 bashing, actually. Pretty sure.
A chair is a lot
Never
heavier than
specifies, so it's up to you.
A chair is a lot heavier than a normal club. Honestly, I would make it an improvised weapon, upping the difficulty to hit by 1, but upping the damage to 3. But
Oh, you're basing it on clubs. Okay.
Well, it is a club, in all fairness.
That's a bit different from a regular club, I will say.
It's a weird club, right?
is this when the Tremere walks in?
No.
Yeah, come on. Give a chance of killing the now NPC'd Daniel here.
Yeah, come on, there are so many people here. They can swarm him.
Also soak. Oops, I was rolling GM rolls, whatever. I'll roll his soak.
Damn.
Looks like there's a good chance he'd be just taking the hits.
And also,
Not tanking. Taking. Which means they're going to damage. Yeah.
doesn't he have fortitude to go plus on them?
He has to because that's 7 dice. So presumably he has at least 7. I mean, at least 1 point of fortitude. Likely to.
I have a feeling Keegan would have reacted in much the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a little bitch sometimes.
Yeah, so none of you are going to interfere?
Nope.
Hell no.
Okay then. He gets the shit beat out of him, and other than that, Daniel seems fine. He gets hit a few times decently, but he's otherwise fine.
Daniel makes me sad. He could have been so awesome. And then he wasn't.
So yeah, they go down back to sitting down and drinking.
Leaving the bodies on the floor.
Wait a second.
Wait, so is Daniel knocked out?
If he's not knocked out, he's frenzying.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the scene, he would stop frenzying.
How long is a scene?
An hour.
So Ismail's just
So
standing there very still, obfuscated. Waiting for the horror to stop.
Yeah. So yeah, he gets left on the ground. Daniel stands up. This guy is pretty badly hurt. And Daniel just leaves.
So, what did I miss?
Daniel beat
I
them
think
up.
you see Tom on the ground, bloodied
Okay.
and badly injured.
Shit. Gunther, looks like one of them got fucked up. Let's carry him in the office.
I'm glad you didn't ask Xandor.
I mean, mostly
would
it's
need
gonna
one
be...
up.
It's mostly gonna be Gunther carrying anyway.
Yeah.
Now,
It-
I need to ask, how is the movement rate calculated? The dexterity? stamina?
It's 12
Like
plus...
11 plus dex plus celerity.
I think it was 12 actually.
Was it 12? It was
Yeah.
probably 12.
Like,
12 plus
if you're
dex.
flat out running as fast as you can possibly go, to the point where you need to roll athletics every time you turn a corner, it's 30 plus dex times 3. If you're jogging, it's 12 plus dex. And if you want to still take an action, you can move half your jogging speed and still act.
So I need to walk, and to do an action, I need to go half the amount.
Yeah, like say, let's give you an example. Say you have a dexterity of 4, right? That means your jogging speed is 16. That means you can move 8 dials and still act normally without taking penalties.
Oh, okay. So my max cut in half, so I can do an action in the same turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Flat out running, that's when you're like literally going, giving it all you got. Like, sprinter style.
Okay.
And of course, if you have celerity, you can burn celerity actions to give you another turn's worth of, acting essentially. So you can take multiple turns of flat out running if you are burning celerity just for getting away, which is why celerity people are hard to catch.
Makes sense. Oh shit.
Yeah, but keep in mind that's like going so fast that, that's mostly for straight lines, just pure speed kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Let's continue.
Okay, do I happen to have medicine? Nope.
I do.
You do?
I mean, I'm still gonna give him a point of blood in any case. To
In
help him
public?
No, after we carry him into the office, like I said.
Okay.
Like, I'm not that Malkavian. Yet. So yeah.
You want Xander to come in and see about looking at him too?
Do I know that Xandor has medicine?
Probably not.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna give him a blood point to
I mean,
help him
what do you
heal
know
up.
about Xandor?
Mostly I know how good you are at getting people to do what you want. To me, you're a pure social character who happens to have all kinds of useful contacts.
Yep.
Oh, suspect, strangely enough. Huh. Go figure.
I wonder how that worked.
But yeah, I give him one blood point to hopefully heal the worst of it so he doesn't actually die. Which should, since it's the next night, take him over to 2 steps bloodbound. Jakalor, are you muted?
No, I'm not muted. I'm
Okay.
just reading some rules and shit. You wanted something from me?
Yeah, I'm giving Tom 1 blood point.
Yes, that is fine. He stops being unconscious, but he's not exactly fully functional yet.
Tom, are you okay?
It hurts.
Oh, you're kind of bad, buddy. Kind of bad. I mean, don't worry, I think you're gonna be okay, but you're gonna have an unpleasant week while these bruises heal.
Oh my god, this hurts.
Maybe try not to get into such big brawls next time. I assume that there's some sort of alcohol in the drawer here, because it's an office in a bar.
Yes, there is. There's
Yeah.
some vodka.
Oh, vodka.
Yeah.
Tom, how drunk are you right now?
A little?
Does he seem very drunk? Is his speech slurred?
A little bit.
You'll be fine. I pour him a shot. I assume there's some sort of glass.
There's a large glass.
Yeah, no, I pour about 1/3 into that and give it to him. Here, this should help a little.
He drinks it up in one go. Look at all his stamina.
Yeah, like I deliberately made sure not to give him an insane amount because, you know, he is already fucked up.
He's fine.
Just to numb the pain. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I think I'll just go home now.
He would be crawling, he can just heal 1 health point.
Oh yeah, that is true. He attempts to go home. He fails miserably.
Yeah. You're kind of fucked up, buddy. Listen, would we know, like through our operation, some sort of a contact for patching people up?
Don't think so.
You can knock on the door after it's been a little while.
You think the
Yes?
mafia might be able to give you someone, but you don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on? I mean, I've been trying to talk to Butch for a little while, but, you know, it's Butch.
Yeah, Tom's kind of fucked up.
Oh, that one guy you've been trying to get on and everything?
Just pushes past me.
I've been trying to talk to Butch.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen. He just got the shit beaten out. He's gonna be fine, but he's kind of in a bad way right now. Bacon, we can hear you doing that, whatever that is. Yep.
I think you should check the ally folder.
I've dabbled a bit in such things. I've dabbled in a little bit of everything, though, to be honest. So I won't say I'm particularly good, but I could at least see about, you know, doing something real quick here.
Well, I gave him some vodka for the pain, but if you could get him to the point where he can walk, that would be great, and we can just put him in the VIP room till he's better.
Alright. Gonna spend some blood to up my dexterity at the very least, though.
Isn't it a
Yeah.
wits roll? To fix someone?
Depends. actually.
It's usually intelligence.
It's perception to tell what is wrong with them.
Yes.
It could easily be a dex roll to actually fix them up.
Intelligence to know how you're supposed to fix them up, Dex to actually do it.
You
all
had us
depends on what you
roll
know.
wits every time we were trying to patch someone up in the Hunter one-shot epic, just so you know. Remember?
As I said, I always told you could argue any which way on what you wanted to roll at any point. It's not my fault you guys didn't talk about it any other ways.
Well,
Uh-huh.
isn't a weed rolled alongside medicine if you want to like hastily patch someone up as
Yeah.
like an emergency?
That was also part of it because usually you were trying to do it more quick than thorough.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you want to roll perception medicine?
Yep, I definitely want to do that.
Do you activate all specs?
Yep.
Try not to corrupt him permanently.
5, 6. So difficulty 3. Is that right?
Tom mutters something about corrupt. What are you talking about? Yes, difficulty 3.
It's an inside joke, Tom. Don't worry about it.
You're pretty sure he got some broken ribs.
All right.
Still, didn't they get reduced to cracked?
Yes, he was badly beat up.
It would appear that his ribs are particularly the problem. It would be best to try and, reinforce that. I'll leave it up to you on whether or not I could use Dex or, other things for it.
Would be the thing to use.
Wits will be better.
Either wits or intelligence.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Tom.
matter on me.
If that's the case, does Xandor actually say this out loud? About ribs
Yeah.
and the like?
Yeah.
Okay. Tom, you shouldn't move. We're gonna get you a set of blankets and we're gonna wrap you tightly and we're just gonna set you up a little camp here and then we're gonna move you to a hospital. A bit later, okay?
Sure, just give me something more to drink.
Let's not overdo that just yet. Because you're in a bad way and I'm not sure that large amounts of alcohol would help with that. Although I do appreciate your enthusiasm.
So, could I try and roll either
Yes.
of those? But with
Roll
such a high...
intelligence or wits medicine.
Well, I will actually... Well, you don't even have botches or anything, so I'll just
Yeah.
roll it.
Intelligence will be a more permanent job. Wits will be a more temporary.
Go for end, then. If I fail, I fail. Whatever. 3 dice. But I did get really good on actually detecting what it was. So,
So you'll be rolling at
anything
5.
oh sweet. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Apparently,
you
I
think
am
he's going to be
a
fine.
miracle doctor.
Yes, you're pretty sure he's going to be fine now.
Well,
This is including the fact that you were doing it without any real tools or anything.
there's half a bathrobe left, you turn into bandages.
Oh my god. Ugh.
So I think I managed to get him to the point that he could walk around and not really,
Yes.
hurt himself or anything like that.
Yeah, he's not going to die from bleeding, internal bleeding or anything. You should still go see an actual doctor, but
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
gonna hunt and I'm gonna force blood down his throat the next night. Because it's time I finish this. Fuck him, he needs to be bound. I'm sick of tiptoeing around him, for fuck's sake.
he's only
Good job.
currently 2 steps bloodbound, including this thing you sent to him already.
Yes, that's why I said tomorrow night.
Oh, okay. I'll just
All right.
go to a doctor then. I know who can do this for cheap.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Wait, Tom.
Yeah?
I'm gonna give him some money. Like, for the doctor. Here.
Yeah. How much?
Like, how much does it take for the doctor? I'm gonna give him like twice that.
He would probably guess like 100 at most.
This
That is
American.
like 1,000 in modern.
Yes, I know. At most 100,
That's-
probably like 50 more.
I mean, if they're fixing ribs, they could easily go up to that much. You know it.
Yeah, this is America we're speaking about.
1950s America.
Yeah, it is even worse.
Oh my
Current.
god, he would have to go to a black hospital.
Yes.
Oh my god. Why do I feel like one of us should go with him? I just have this urge that the SD is trying to fuck me over and that one of us really, really needs to go with him.
That's
Nah, it's
fine.
okay. Jackal wouldn't do such a thing, right?
I'd never do that.
I would.
I'm at least fairly certain that he's not gonna try and fuck us up too much over this.
Just because you lose a kidney, you can survive without a kidney.
Oh my god, they're gonna steal a kidney.
You're actually taking this seriously. Wow. Your paranoia is off.
I don't care. Just send him away. Xandor is going to go and hunt after all of this.
Yeah, Ishmael would too. He just... I suppose we need to pay for his medical bill, so yes, we would give him the money he needs. God damn it.
This is glorious. This is glorious.
So, hunting. And hope that Tom shows up tomorrow night. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna tell him to check in at the bar tomorrow. Before he goes.
Yeah, he'll do that.
And in terms of hunting,
If
well,
he can.
let's see. Well, shit. That's
What did
crap.
you roll?
That's for hunting after we're done
Okay.
with Tom.
Yeah, you can have 2 people.
Mm-hmm. How much time do we have left on the night? Can I hunt more than once?
I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough.
You spent a lot of time tonight.
Yeah.
But we should have like 4 domain in total, I think. Doing it at difficulty 3.
I have a
also,
special...
I think you can remove. Also, you should probably remove. You'll probably soon have to remove your domain.
Well, we have been patrolling it, and Keegan was mostly providing security.
Yes, you have to remove some domain from that.
Oh, domain security, you mean. And one from the size, I believe.
Yeah.
We want
Well-
to try and keep that. We'll have to fight for it a bit.
Well, like I said, we have been patrolling it to maintain it, so I
Yeah, but you
would argue
haven't-
that not all the security, at least, should go away.
No, but the thing is, you haven't been Keegan's Daniel's the one that's been keeping up the people on the payroll that actually do the scouting that you can't do during the day and such.
You need someone to fund the operation.
No.
We don't need funding. We
Yeah.
have plenty of funding.
I
You just
alone
need someone to
pulled...
organize the funding and know
Yeah.
the right people to pay the funding too. That's the security.
Oh, Xandor, I know how we can fix that, actually, before you go.
Don't worry. I know how we can fix that too.
Remember those streetwalkers we picked up? I'm sure we could
We
organize
already
something
done
through their
that, so-
pimps.
Maybe eventually. I have a better way, don't worry.
Well, the problem is that I feel like we should all be involved with this better way, so if someone decides to walk off in a huff like Daniel did, we're not in the same situation again.
Again, don't worry too much about it.
No,
Fine,
no,
I'll take care
no,
of it.
Xandor, no. We are a group, we work together.
Oh, simple. I was going to go and, convince him that he should really, if he wants to leave, just give us the people that are, on the payroll, and all of that, and he can just, get going.
You have blackmail on him.
I have blackmail on everybody.
Okay. Well, I still think it would be a lot more impressive if we all sat him down in a dark room instead of it being just
Nah. I don't think threatening him is a good idea, actually being part of the Camarilla and everything. So, blackmail.
It doesn't need to be a threat that's openly spoken. We just ask him politely that if he wants to leave, he should cooperate with a peaceful transition of all operations.
Well, yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Sure.
And you can pull him aside, and if you don't want to share the information with us, just hint at what you know. And that should take care of
Gunther
it.
raises an eyebrow.
Gunther, don't worry about it. We have this under
First of
control.
all, I do need to hunt though. What's the role? Well, I'm going to be trying to use manipulation and empathy or subterfuge.
3. As of
Multi
yet.
3.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Keep in mind that for me, it's a whole lot of debuffs. Not only do I
Yes,
have
I know.
access to the domain, I have a performance specialty which I use for this, and fame because of the bullshit I've been pulling.
Mm-hmm. You can get 3 people. Epic.
3 people. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's funny. Take 2 from each. We are not endangering anybody. All good. All right. So I suppose I'll go over to the next night.
Yeah, when I go home, is Kirk still there? I'm gonna be entering
Yes.
obfuscated.
Are you going to open the door obfuscated?
There is a broken window you can climb into.
No, the window is closed. You did close it.
Yeah, I did say I closed it.
Oh, opening the door obfuscated would be hard, but yes, Ishmael would try.
That's a difficulty. What now? 8? 9?
7, I think. 9 was walking through a pool of water, obfuscated. Or whispering to someone's ear, I think.
Bringing into someone's ear required like 3 successes to like difficulty 7. So
No, that was at 9. I think... Stepping on a squeaky floorboard is a 7. Walking through a pool of water may require a 9. Yeah, it doesn't say, so I suppose it's up to you how much it is exactly.
you talking about whispering
I think
or
it's difficulty 8 to open the door unnoticed.
open a door? Yeah, that's fine.
Nope.
Obfuscate breaks. Kirk, you notice
Yeah?
Ishmael entered the room. He seems completely fine and not at all squished by a car.
I'm just gonna stare at him like. I'm just gonna be staring at him blankly.
Ishmael's gonna take half a step outside to be out of sight, and he's gonna try and fake Gunther's face.
You can attempt to do that.
Does
You know Gunther well enough so that you should be able to roll it like. Yeah, just roll Mask of 1,000 Faces. You've got 7.
would this require me to up my appearance above 2?
Yeah, let me check. I don't think so.
Like, if it
No.
does, I just pick a different party member that looks crappier.
No,
No,
it
no,
doesn't.
you don't need.
It does not.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Failure. So you think it's fine? Actually, you don't think it's fine. It's complete. It's a failure. You know it's fine.
can I
That doesn't seem
use...
to work.
Well, you're pretty sure it's trying something.
Kirk? Are you still mad?
I remain silent.
Kirk, I didn't tell anyone. This might be a lie. This might be a lie.
Oh my god! You are just so fucked right now.
Kirk, it's getting light outside. I kind of need to go to sleep.
Oh.
Anyway, he's still outside the door, like in the hallway, right?
Yes.
I'll get up, and just
He did.
the door.
He did open the door. That is when he broke his obfuscate.
Yes, the door is
Yeah.
open. I'm like leaning in while standing outside.
I'm just going to do the same. I'm just gonna get up, go towards the door, and just close the door.
Looks like you need another haven. Pretty
I am
sure-
killing your haven now. Fuck off.
Oh no, I'm going into initiative. I'm gonna dreadgaze him when he tries to do that.
Please roll initiative, Kirk.
Is my headache still going on, or
Yes. Well, actually, no. You're
okay? So the modifier. Okay,
You-
so I'm just getting. Okay, so then 2 from Slayer then. Yeah, fuck you.
So yeah, you close the door without him being able to do anything.
You wish to lock it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Like the keys are there, right?
It doesn't matter if the keys are there. You could just lock it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
I
lock
don't
the
think you
door
could
then.
break open the door, even if you wanted to.
Well,
If you
is
put
it the kind of key that essentially combines a key and a deadbolt? Like it can be closed from the inside but unlocked from the outside? Actually, I was in a robe, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't have your key
Yeah.
on you.
You don't have your key
Oh,
on
matter.
you.
I did throw you out the fucking apartment building.
So yeah, you don't have your keys on you. Do you lock- so
Kirk,
you lock-
this is a very
Kirk
foolish
doesn't-
decision. I could still go and tell everyone. I'm trying to intimidate him.
Please, please roll intimidate at difficulty 9.
Trying to intimidate somebody through the door.
Well, would Kirk care about this? Because that would
That's up to
determine.
him in character and out of character if he would even give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, in
But you
terms
can
of.
roll if you want.
You think you might give a shit. He makes
Yeah,
a quite convincing gesture.
I'm going to slightly open, unlock the door, slightly open it, and just go like, no, you won't.
Kirk,
Do you want to do
you are
anything?
being a salty dog. We've discussed this.
You fucked me, literally. Or did I do it? I don't remember.
Ishmael just starts. Ishmael
He
is
really
just.
mind fuck you.
Ishmael is gonna. Ishmael is gonna force out the words through laughter. I actually did that. I just made you think I had.
Wait, can you repeat that?
You can
Because I
still
didn't-
hear the moaning, by the way, Kirk.
Yeah.
I just
No.
made you think I did.
Kirk, it's
Moaning-
obvious that
moaning is
you
getting
actually
louder.
did something.
Yeah.
Then what's with these moans in my head? It's nasty. It has. It sounds like you. It sounds like me.
Oh, you hear them too.
No, I would just shut the door, lock it, and go back to being. by myself.
Don't give him stupid ideas, Xandor. Fuck you.
It's a good idea. Stop giving him stupid ideas, Ishmael.
I mean, I've been with Ismail long enough to also know that he tends to forget things. So, yeah, I probably do. Just lock the the door and go sit on the couch again.
I mean, he failed to, convince you that nothing, went on, and he completely convinced you something went down.
Yeah,
And then he went and screwed with your mind with the haunting to hear grunts and everything.
I'm gonna go and find as quickly as I can, like a bit of wire or something else that I can use as an improvised tool, and I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Okay, roll at 8.
For
Dexterity, larceny.
okay.
You haven't quite gotten through the lock yet. You think you need some more time.
Motherfucker. Why? Why did I have to pay for a good lock? Oh wait.
Do I hear him? Do I hear him?
Actually, I need to
to.
re-roll
Correct.
those because I was looking at the wrong set of dots anyway. I have one less dice in this.
Yeah, rotate again.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do I maybe hear him lockpicking or something?
I have
Roll perception alertness with the -2 dice because of your hunting.
Jakalor. I also have finesse for dexterity, so that
Yes,
should be
you
5.
definitely unlock the door.
Yeah, but I wanted to see Jack. So what? I would need to roll
You
perception
roll
alertness
perception
minus
alertness at -2 dice.
difficulty still the same 6.
Yeah, difficulty stays the same.
As soon as the door swings open, I would try to obfuscate. Is it
You
fast enough?
You hear someone trying to do something with the door.
I'd
You
probably
think the door
barricade
just
it.
opened.
Are there any wardrobes, closets nearby that I can just push in front of the door?
There's a cupboard. Not a cupboard, a small thing with large amounts of of whatever. Yes, there's a thing you can push in front of the door.
Okay. Yes, push it.
Is he fast enough with 5 successes? It should open pretty quickly.
Should be pretty
Yes,
quick.
it
We have
opens
to,
actually instantly. But you need to actually get inside if you want to go through the door.
Well,
Without him
yes.
being able to block it.
I would essentially
They're
open the
essentially
door.
just standing right there. Trust me, he'd notice if you opened the door entirely.
Oh, that's
So,
perfectly fine then. If that's the only way I can get in, and if I can't obfuscate in, then I would just go in. Cause fuck it.
Ishmael just entered the place. He's standing right in front of you. The moaning is getting
right
louder.
before you were able to really push it over.
Yeah, you were able to push the thing in front of the door still. Before that.
You'd probably have it you'd literally be right
Yeah,
in
he's
front
literally holding. You're literally holding it right now in your in your hands. You think it would be a good idea to smash him in the face with it?
Don't put thoughts in his head. That is bad as tea.
Lol.
Yes.
I know.
I was probably gonna just go like, go away,
It's my apartment, bitch.
go away.
Throw it at him! Knock him out into the hallway!
I'm just gonna try and go past him to the bedroom. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you have to start rolling frenzy right now because of you're getting very annoyed at this point.
Oh, fuck you, Jakalor.
Me or Chris? Me or Chris?
Yeah. You.
Oh, okay. Difficulty?
I'll have to check. Thing. Does this count as being harassed, or does this count as physical provocation?
I'm not-
Harassed.
Harassed.
Somewhere between it.
That's a difficulty 5. Then.
Difficulty 5. I have the Merrick Calm Heart, so that's difficulty 3, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have at least 3 in
3
self-control?
what? Oh, I have 4 in self-control. I'm a fucking gang
Yeah, it's fine then. You, don't need to
You
roll.
can automatically succeed if you wish at that point.
Mm-hmm.
As long
You
as it
should
isn't
solve it.
actual combat.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can automatically succeed, then I won't fucking frenzy for no reason.
Okay, I will be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point, I just try and go past him into the bedroom.
He's trying to get past you. into the bedroom. I think anyway.
Well, this is his place. Hmm.
You're also still naked, almost.
Hmm.
So is he.
I let him go into the bedroom.
I'm not actually. I put on like a spare bartender's uniform
No,
at the
you,
bar.
Kirk is still.
Yeah,
still
Kirk
naked.
is.
Kirk is.
I'm not.
Okay.
I hid your clothes behind the toilet in case you care.
Yay.
Close the bedroom. Click. What the fuck happened to my mirror? It was an antique, you bastard!
I go and get my things and see how fucking dirty they are.
Oh,
They're wrapped in like a plastic bag or towel.
Yeah, but they're not very dirty actually. Outside of the things you
Yeah.
remember, like getting the shit punched out of you and falling
Yeah,
onto the
I
ground.
mean- It's the home of a vampire. That thing's not being used.
I said
so yeah,
behind
I'll
the
just,
toilet, not in it. So,
No, I know that. They can get real dirty behind it too. But I'm just pointing out.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll just put on my clothes now. And
so Demi, how does it feel not to
Yeah.
be an anal virgin anymore?
oh,
wait a second. So I presume when Chris did say click, right? So
That-
he locked the door, I presume.
Yep, but I don't say that bit about the anal virgin in character. That's me just teasing you.
Yeah, I know. I had other plans, anyways. I will continue. Get the close the main door. I'm not sure if he closed it.
No, probably not.
No.
Yeah, I'll close that. Put the
So
cupboard
the gay couple is
on the
crawling
door.
again.
What?
This is what the rest of the building thinks the gay couple is quarreling again.
Just okay. So I'm going to put the cupboard at his door.
Actually, we have been
possibly-
friends for a very...
How did you get inside the bathroom with that thing?
No, no. I meant the cupboard into on.
You just put it down, so you're carrying it the entire time.
Jackalor, don't be an asshole. No,
know.
I did want
Just-
to say, me and Gunther, or sorry, not Gunther, Kirk, have known each other for years, and he has been over to my place before, so they may well think we are secretly a gay couple.
Yep.
They may hate you for it.
in the 50s, ain't that fucking lovely? In the racism era.
So yeah, where are you going after this? Are you actually leaving, or are you staying?
He was gonna pull one more bit of bullshit on me, I think.
Yes. So put a cupboard at his bedroom door. Possibly move something else on it as well. And then I would go and proceed to Fleta's place.
Oh,
Oh no!
Are you a fucking
place
cunt?
was-
No!
You're gonna
This
attract
place
mortal
must be
attention,
cleansed.
you stupid cunt.
this place.
This place must be cleansed. And I don't know how holy water is made, but if I say pray Jesus, I hope it works.
Take a point of Luhal for attempting true faith as a vampire, because fuck it, you know.
Well,
You
let's...
can take true faith, but it's a 7-point merit, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's difficult as fuck. Well, let's take a break here while I think about how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this mess.
Well, you will probably need to sleep and figure this out tomorrow, since you won't know that he's flooding.
I
No,
have 8 humanity. I can, if I detect it quickly enough, I can force myself to stay awake just by concentrating for a few turns.
There's actually a bigger issue than that, and
Yeah,
that's
it's-
if that's flooded. That's an apartment building.
Yes,
That's going to
neighbors
go
will
out to
come.
neighbors.
Demi, you're a stupid cunt. Fuck you.
And then the hotel needs to call in a plumber.
Not
Figure
the
out what's
hotel,
going
the
on.
apartment,
in your
the
room.
owner, landlord.
Yeah, the owner of the apartment needs to, get in contact with someone to fix the stuff. It's going to be interesting.
You are a fucking idiot.
You'd have to get a
Fuck
new
you.
apartment because they're going to have to renovate and they're probably going to go and kick you out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to move at this point to a place Kirk doesn't know about.
So
Again,
they-
I'm
they-
getting the distinct feeling that this has happened before. Every few years, Ishmael pulls something and has to move because of what Kirk does in response.
Like you yourself know you're supposed to leave you 1 week. You literally came back the same night. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have anywhere else to sleep. It was getting light outside after I hunted.
That's
Also,
unfortunate.
Demi, where are you sleeping?
I do have my own haven. Remember
You
that.
don't have time to get there.
Yeah, you have to.
How much time
use,
you have left?
you have to find some dirt and go and use your.
I
In
can
the
use
middle
this today.
of the city. How are you tripping
There
up
are a few
pavement?
parks around.
Do you think
This
it...
is only the 1950s. There are
Yes,
that many houses.
but we aren't... Are we near to a park? Can I see the world map? Show me the world map.
Sure, I'll move you guys over.
So there's some
no
gangrel
one
territory a ways off, but... Are you sure you can make it there in time? It's very close to dawn.
Where exactly is your haven?
Somewhere at the edges of our domain, so it could be... Well,
There.
it could be there, or it could be like here. It's... I don't think we ever quite specified.
You're
Yeah,
close
we just
enough that
can't-
you could just go to the bar that's our primary area.
Yeah,
that's
there-
where I
there-
sleep.
there is a basement there in the bar that can be
Yeah.
used as an emergency haven.
I'm sure.
Heck, that's where
yeah.
Xandor
I mean,
usually sleeps. So
I mean, if I have enough time to actually go to the haven and use it as to the bar and use it as the haven as in the basement. I mean, sure.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
you'll see Xandor there.
Except for the part when someone goes and kills you, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's okay.
Can I roll Auspex to hear the flooding?
Yes, you'll be rolling all specs.
As in your perception, because I want to yell at Kirk mentally to just break the fucking furniture if he's gonna fuck up the apartment.
Lol. No, you can't do that unless you're using telepathy.
Yes, but I
that was the
first
idea.
need to detect the flooding before he's out of the apartment. That's why I'm asking if I can detect it.
Roll perception, alertness. What did you exactly do to make it flood?
Bathroom.
Be more
Just open it.
specific.
Clogged it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You
plug
just
things
clogged it
up.
up.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's how you. How else do you flood a place?
It'd be pretty hard to detect, wouldn't it?
I would.
Yeah. Most people fucking don't know that. Ignore it.
It would be very quiet for quite a while too. It would take
Yeah.
a little while to really get going.
You'd be asleep
And this is the
before.
very beginning.
You're a cunt.